You know, words sometimes can't even fathom what you think. You know, when you go back and you look at when Reggie got inducted, you know, he wasn't alive to see it. And then Ron Wolf gets inducted last year. Now Brett would go in. To have that many guys go in back-to-back years, it's touching. And that's what I love about it, is that you get to sit at home and experience it. And if you get opportunity to be there with him, you even experience more in a different fashion. You know, I had the pleasure to talk to Ron and congratulate him. But now I get the opportunity to tell Brett that in the next, you know, when he get that phone call in the next couple of weeks. And I know that he's going to be excited because he is a first ballot. We know that. He's going in. And I think it's going to be an opportunity that I can share with him and say, hey, I'm here for you. And I think this is it. I mean, he's kind of hit everything in stride. He's had an amazing career. He got his jersey retired. He's in the Ring of Honor. He's in the Packer Hall of Fame. This solidifies his legacy. And where does he go from there? Who knows?
Yeah. And it's not a matter of if, it's when,
Yeah.
which is Saturday night. So what's the first thing you think of? Do you think of the fireman's carry that he did with you? Do you think of when you were wearing number 13 in that first camp and you're getting passes from him? You think when he was like trying to break your fingers in practice? What are your first thoughts?
My first thoughts every time I think of Brett is the first day the veterans came into camp, my rookie year.
Okay.
And he threw me that first pass on the pat and go. And I ran the ball back to him and gave it to him and said, hi, I'm Donald Driver. And he says, I know who you are. And I was just so happy at that moment that he threw the ball to me that he said, don't worry. You keep playing like you're playing, you have plenty more. And never thought that I would have got 9 years to play with this guy. But that's something that I can always cherish. And those are the memories that you always remember. The fire carry, everyone say, when did that start? It started in Miami when he threw me a corner route with 2 defenders on me, and I told him I caught it. And he laughed and said, did you catch it? Did you catch it? And Mike was not going to challenge it. And I told him, I said, look at my arm. My arm is the same color as that football. That was a catch. That was a touchdown. And he scoops me up and starts running after they call it a touchdown. And it just seems like it continued. And those are the moments that you'll never forget. And the day he retired, and he came back and retired again. And so I think those are the moments that you share with him, and the ups and downs. I think you go back to the Oakland game, me walking, I think I was the second or third person to talk to him, and stayed in his room for an hour and just talked, you know, and those are the moments you share. And you know who your true friends are.
Yeah.
And me and Brett would always be true friends. And I know that.